Good morning. It's Saturday, weekend, no work, absolutely brilliant day. Plenty of time to go for some more walking. I don't think I'm going to beat yesterday's target, but 10,000 is the target as usual. We'll see what we can do. As for breakfast, we have toast, we have blackcurrant juice. It's all good. So, um, yesterday was obviously a really long day. Getting up early so I can get the tram so that I could go drinking last night. I didn't even drink that much in the end. I only had about 3 drinks, which is good news because I'm not going to pile anything on from drinking. But yeah, I kind of wanted to enjoy myself a bit more. But that's how it goes. To be honest though, I was absolutely knackered by the time I left last night, which is why I went when I did. You're not going to enjoy yourself when you're tired. Basically, is my opinion of it all. And today is just about making sure I'm being good to myself, making sure I'm doing the right thing so that when I do my weigh-in tomorrow, it can be a good result, which I think it's going to be. I've got a good feeling about it this week. No cheeky midweek weigh-ins this week, so the only clue I'll have is basically when I weigh in tomorrow. But it feels good. So yeah, we'll see how today pans out. So, I've just finished uploading my video from yesterday, which hopefully you've seen. It's not very long. It's not as long as I expected it to be, but that's the way it goes. There weren't really many opportunities to go filming yesterday. And as I was putting in the description, what I do is I copy and paste the last little bit, which gives you the link to my Fitbit and my blog. And I realise I've not written in my blog for ages, so I think we're going to call that a dead blog. Because I'm not very good at those sort of things. My step counts are going at the end of the videos now, so it's kind of lost its purpose. So from now on, the blog is dead. We're not doing that anymore. But the vlog, the video log, whatever you want to call it, that's still alive. That's going to keep going. We're going to try and keep doing daily updates. I also did a quick count. Today will be day 21 since the first weigh-in, and 24 since the very first video. 24? 25? 25, sorry. Can't count today. So I'm just going to do the count from the first weigh-in, and it's going to be on days, not number of videos. So this is day 21, 22 being the next weigh-in, so we're using day 1 as a weigh-in day. Just another thing though, you know I like Florida, so I have been watching closely the events of the hurricane. Obviously it's devastating that it's caused so much damage and so much death in Haiti. Florida, I think, got away with it compared to what they were expecting, but still not good. So the Space Coast got battered. Last I heard, there was a woman who died in Daytona Beach when she thought it was all over and a tree fell on her. And I think that's absolutely devastating. Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, all those closing for the day was the right decision. Because quite frankly, if they'd been open, people would have tried to brave it. And that would have been stupid. So they made exactly the right decision to close for the day. And presumably, all the updates I've seen is they're going to be able to open no problem today. So absolutely delighted that that's not being affected as much as they feared. I say just a shame that it happened in the first place. I'm not going to dwell too much on that, because basically there's no point. It's happened, no one can do anything about it, and as it was said on one of the videos I was watching last night, Justin Scarred was the video I was watching. You can't change the circumstances you're in, you can only change your reaction, and it's always best to keep a positive reaction to those circumstances. And I say his videos absolutely brilliant. He's actually in Florida at the minute. He lives in California, but he was in Florida. He wasn't expecting the hurricane until obviously he was there. Excuse me. So that's actually quite strange, because the one I watched from California, being Justin Scott, is in Florida right now. The one I watched from Florida, the Tim Tracker, is in California right now. Now I suspect he went over knowing the hurricane was coming to Florida, but if he did, good for him. Brilliant job. If not, if it was all pre-planned, all that sort of thing, then enjoy yourself. But it's all good from what they were saying as well. The Tim Tracker and Jen Tracker, they were saying that they've contacted their family. Everyone's okay. Their dogs are okay. All those sort of people who were in Florida, everyone's good. So I'm really delighted that that's how it's turned out for Florida. It's just such a shame it's not gone so well in other areas. Right, I'm going to stop on the hurricane there, and we're going to come back to me now, because this is what it's all about. It's all about me trying to lose weight. So today we've got Formula 1 qualifying on shortly. It's already been on in Japan, but because I don't have Sky, I don't have satellite television, I only have Freeview. We have to watch the highlights, which are on 12:30 on Channel 4 today. So I'll be watching that, and then after that, I'm thinking about going on a walk. I think the Kirklees Trail is probably the best place for today. So I'll try and get you some shots from there. There's a few interesting things on that trail, and a lot of really don't care stuff on there. But it's a nice long walk, so it will get my steps well above the target as usual. To be honest, I don't have to because I've already hit the weekly goal. What was it saying? Yeah, so far, last 7 days, including today, I'm on 78,280. So I'm 80,000 above my call, which is incredible. An optimist would set a higher goal for next week. I think I'm going to leave it though. I might add 100 steps a day, but that's not really a big impact. I don't think it's worth me trying to set 11,000 a day, because I think if I miss it, that will discourage me from setting any higher goals, or even discourage me from having the 11,000 ever again. So I've got to keep going, but I've got to keep going slowly. There's no point rushing into something that I can't do, and then just losing all faith in it. So that's it for now. I will speak to you after qualifying, I guess. Okay, so this is dinner. That's chicken char grills in a butty, basically. Mainly because I don't have any sandwich meat on me. So this is what I'm going to have today. We're in the middle of watching Formula 1 at the minute. We're just between Q1 and Q2. So I'm probably about half an hour from being able to go out on this walk. But I will be doing it, and I'll be getting you plenty of videos from it. So I've made it onto the Kirklees Trail. This is a nice long trail. I'll give you an exact distance another time because I don't have it right now. But it takes you from Branson Road to, is it Greenmount? I'll remember later. Basically where the Bull's Head Carvery is, up on the other end. There's loads of offshoots on either side as well. It goes past the back of Tottington High School, among many other places. And there are plenty of interesting sights as you go along here. Right now you can see a lot of Greenland. I'm going along a path at the minute in the middle. Yeah, not a lot else to say at the minute, but as soon as I see something interesting, I'll do another video for you. This bridge always fascinates me. It's actually the bridge that goes over Kirklees Brook. But you've got a sign saying no horses. How do you tell the horses not to go over? Also something I've only just noticed, never seen it before. You can see that. That's sort of like, I'm zooming in now. That's like a wagon of plants. What the hell? Here are some interesting characters. We've got an outline of a biker, and my finger apparently. Also next to this bench, we've got, well, let me show you from the other side. That could quite easily be, I don't know, Santa? I can't really decide. And then some other guy there. And there's a nice little plaque down here on the bench that tells you a little bit about them, but really, let's see, we've got Reg Harris OBE 1920 to 1992. English track racing cyclist apparently. Ralph Rooney and David Swithenbank, I think that says. He was a walker.
Yeah, some interesting people. And I say that's just on the other side of this bridge where horses are told not to go. Oh, someone to write "nay" on that sign just to tell horses themselves. Is that really sad of me? Please do not touch or feed the ponies. That won't be a problem because all I see are geese and hens. Although interestingly, this normally has eggs on it, which you can pay for using the honour system. Literally just stick your money down the tube. Okay, so I'm at the Greenmount end of the Kirklees Trail. I know I'm in the Greenmount because the bench I'm sat on says it. That's wonderful. So, I've discovered it's 2.5 miles long, and it's taken me about an hour to do that. So it's not a bad pace, it's not the best pace ever. Should be doing about 3 miles per hour, but it does go uphill and downhill and all sorts, so it's not a great surprise. I'm a little bit slower than that. But never mind. So I'm going to go back down the other way. Any videos I've not captured already, I'll be capturing on the way back as I head back towards Brandon Road. And yeah, it'll be all good fun. I think this is a fantastic touch, this. Got a nice little garden here, which when you look at it, is actually arranged by Greenmount Village Preschool. It's a sensory garden for their kids. Absolutely amazing. These things are weird. They're quite clearly gates, but you've got a bit of pedestrians to go around the side, and then what I can only presume is for horses to go over. And it just stops the cars going through. I'll go through the pedestrian bit on this one. I haven't quite sussed out the reason for it yet, to be perfectly honest with you, but I think it's for horses. So as you go up to this unassuming tree, you think nothing's wrong until you look up, and I don't know if you can see it. There's a boot. Don't know if that's by design, the council, or some idiot, but it's a unique thing, isn't it? So I'm coming up to the end of the Kirklees Trail. I've done both directions, and I've already well and truly achieved my 10,000 steps for today, which means anything from here on in is a bonus, which is always good news. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the walking section of the video here. I just realised it's now 25 past 10 at night. I've been so engrossed with my game, and also whilst playing my game I've been talking with one of my former colleagues as well, that I've not had tea yet, which is really, really bad of me. Strangely enough, I'm not even feeling that hungry, but my dinner was like 1 o'clock, so 9 hours ago. 9.5 hours ago. So I'm going to go try and sort something out now quickly. Not sure what I'm going to have yet, but I'll work it out as I go along. I know I've got a piece of pork in the fridge, and I could probably make a jack potato. Yeah, we'll get there. Well, you'll see in a second. I'll see in about 5 minutes. So despite it being so late, I am cooking. It's going to be pretty much the same for this one. So you can see we've got some peas, some sweet corn, some carrots in there. And they're bubbling away nicely. As usual on the foreman. Piece of pork, not far off being cooked. And in the nuke, well in this case nuke, oven and grill all in one, we have the baked potato, which is ready to be turned. Interesting, okay. That might need cleaning soon, but never mind. Okay, so my tea will be ready in about 6 minutes, according to all this. Yeah, and as usual, plenty of washing up to be done afterwards, but yeah, I'll try and do that this evening. So there's a plate you've probably seen 100 times before in these videos. Well, okay, 22 times before, whatever it is now. Usual rubbish, but it'll be nice enough. And it should see me through to my way in tomorrow morning now. So that's Saturday done. The food that I just ate, that was
pretty damn good, to say the least. And I've done well in my walking. That's turned over to today's. It was over 13,000. It now says 20 steps because we are now actually at 7 minutes past midnight. My watch says 007. I like that. Okay, so I'll put my step count up in the corner once. It'll be that corner. Whatever. It'll work itself out once we're there. Once I've got it uploaded properly. That's really all I've got for today. So thanks very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing, smash that like button, subscribe, comments, everything's appreciated, guys, and I'll see you soon.